What's up, guys? Today we're doing some setups for Koth Recharge. Anyways, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Join the Discord if you want a VOD review, as always. Anyway, let's get started. So Valfa sent me this map. I was going to do the best setups for Koth Recharge. Valfa says, hey, look, I have a map you can check out. So you don't have to do all the work. It already has it done for you. And let's get started with hill number 1. So as you can see, blue team has hill number 1. And this is an A-B setup, basically. So you have a guy in A who's holding the cross for gold and basically watching here and here. Then you have a guy in Whirlpool watching here, a guy on the hill, and a guy in gold crossing with A. Now these guys are going to try breaking the setup by like pushing. You want to push into gold and you want to push through control. Like you got to go through the outside of the map first before, like pretty much you got to get the person furthest away from the hill to break the setup before you go this way. Go to the next hill. Oh, actually, wait. Before we do go to the next hill, like there's also, you could do a C hold with this. So basically you put the guy from Whirlpool in Long Haul and the guy in A and C. You can spawn him like A and Whirlpool. And that just makes it so like when you get this hill, instead of having to like rotate to the hill, like you're already there. And now you see that red team holds it. There's a guy back hydro. There's a guy in the hill. There's a guy control. There's actually 2 people control. And they're basically, I'd say like this bottom control guy right here, he can actually pivot. I feel like he's better like about right here. Because he could pivot and look at this sight line. This guy comes over here and looks over here. Because most people are going to push the long haul. Like if you're spawning them gold, they're going to push through long haul probably. If you spawn them A, they're going to push through control. And yeah, I don't really feel like you want them to push through control. You want to push through long haul because this is a nade hole. Go to the next hill. So it's another A-B setup basically, except this guy, instead of being in the, like you have a guy in the hill, that's Whirlpool now. And you have a guy bat ledge. But the guy bat ledge is also going to be able to rotate and go like Whirlpool to help out. But this A-B cross is going to be huge, right? Like it's going to be so hard to break this setup. Like you basically have to make it so like you can't be seen. Like this guy would probably have to run like pit and like make it so he can't be seen. Like if they're actually holding that very well. Because like this cross is just so huge. Because you're going to be spawning them C. They either got to push through gold, which A is going to get shots on him, and then this guy at bat ledge is going to be able to like, here you can go help this guy at gold. And if they're going through control and their cat ledge, the gold guy is going to get shots on them. Basically, they're getting shot at everywhere they go. Now for the next hill, which is like right in front of C plat on C stairs, you have a guy. I basically like this guy like that's up by glass to play like top glass and lower glass and just kind of like be able to like go away. And you can slide off these boxes and hit a curb slide into sneaky. Then you have the guy on hill. And you have the 2 guys. This guy's also kind of like a rotational player where he's gonna like rotate over here. Probably if he needs to, or he'll be right over here, just helping out like control. Because a lot of people actually they spawn A sometimes on this hill, and that's kind of bad because if they spawn A, they get behind you because a lot of people are getting in fights in gold. So having this guy like control or like cat like kind of helps you get spawns in gold. But if they do get A spawns, you kind of want to mix this up a little bit, and you want this guy to be like getting across on them as they go through like cat, mangler. And then let's see, yep, that's about it. And for the last hill, you have a guy in the hill, of course, right? You have your guy C plat, which is huge. Like this is detrimental. They're gonna actually, these guys are actually spawning A in this setup because since the guy's C plat, and this guy's actually gonna be like gold. And you're gonna have like this guy probably like either like be right here or like probably like in control or tower. Just basically getting shots on these guys trying to walk out. Because this guy is gonna cross them. And this guy is gonna shoot them. To break this setup, you basically have to go through gold. You don't want to send like 2 people to gold. If they back this guy down, like, because this guy, he's going to be the easiest guy to back down at gold. If you back this guy down at gold, then these 2 could push through control. And then they could team shoot the hill, and then they could go push for C control. Because once you get the C control, then you can get this set up, and then it starts all over again. Anyway, that is pretty much the best setups for Koth on recharge. These little areas you think that are red or blue are also our spawns on the map where you can spawn. Like you can spawn up in heaven, Dorito, red pipes. These are also spawns, but we don't worry about that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you learned a lot about Koth recharge and the best setup, and you guys learned how to hold them a little bit better. But now some tips on it, like when you're holding like the setup, like we'll go to the first AP setup. When you're holding this setup, like don't be the guy that peeks. Like don't get out of your position. Like stay in it. Like trust your teammates to do their job. Like the guy who should get out of the position is either the guy in hill first or the guy in whirlpool, because these guys are gonna rotate. So like if you're in A plat and like the guy in gold says you're getting pushed by 3, gold's gonna cross him, right, get him low, and then this guy's gonna rotate to help you finish the kill so you don't die. But if it was like vice versa, like this guy's also gonna rotate gold or help you get shots on like the people here crossing. Like these guys are gonna get melted. Just don't leave your positions, trust your teammates, and it's gonna be insanely hard for them to get the hill. And play your life, right? And like say like when you're playing your life, like, hey, I don't have shots, basically, right? So like if you're A and like you got back down because you're not being very smart and you decided like push out to cat ledge and you got shot by this guy and this guy, and so you had to back down, be like, hey, I don't got shots. This guy can finally rotate because he hears that call out, and this guy's gonna look. So that's basically like what I just want to say about setups is like, don't break your own setup. Anyway, hope you guys learned a lot about setups, whatnot now, and you have a great day.